Your next stop is your success. And clear negative odds, please. Your next stop is
There you go.
your success.
You're getting hypnotized.
Clear negative odds, please.
Walking to the moving stripes. Concentrate on the clear one.
Why? Which one?
The clear one.
Look into the clear one.
28,
Thank you, Glenda.
26, 24.
Bingo.
How do you guys like the moving lines? How do you like the moving lines? Tick, tock,
Bingo.
19, 17,
Bingo.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, everybody. Deja vu. For those of you who are new here, my name is Anaandfuljens.
And I'm Fulgens Henry.
And you're watching Building Blocks, where we teach you how to create amazing looking graphics using only Ecamm Live text interface.
No additional apps required.
None. We have goodies for you today. How's everybody doing? The ones that we did not see on ENN, how's everybody doing? Look at our change.
Right. Game changer.
Game
and
changer.
straight out of Ecamm.
Straight out of Ecamm, the
We're matching
shirt.
our colors.
Yes. The shirt that we designed. What is the new name we got?
We have Fulgen.
Fulgen. That's clever. Fulgen. Fulgen. Fulgen.
What's up, AG? The other AG.
Hi, AG.
Halloween hip hop beat. It is called. It's called. Where is this darn thing? Go ahead.
We have some.
Well, I'm looking for the name
We
of the
have
song.
some of you here who were not on ENN. And even if you were on ENN, you're going to like the song again. For the Ecamm Design Challenge, DJ Right On Beat designed a beat that's so right on. We have to play it.
We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that.
Yes.
So this one was called NYC Subway Train.
That is a Halloween movie.
It sounds like a Halloween
Right.
movie.
It's in the subway train.
Yeah, you know, Subway Train can be Halloweenish. That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Especially the NYC subway.
Especially when it rains.
Just any day. And it doesn't have to rain. It could be perfect weather outside and there'll be a horror story going on in the subway.
We're going to the sun, but we're also going to be talking about Thanksgiving because there's, how we love food over here. So you guys can, whenever you want, you can send a recipe. You can actually have text overlays, a whole recipe using text overlays. You can have, if you have a channel, that's a cooking channel, you can use fonts as well as the emoji keyboard to create your recipes and have them right on the screen, right inside of Ecamm. You can change recipes. If you have to add an additional tablespoon or something, you can key it right on. So that's, we're going to be talking food. We're going to design a recipe.
Nice. So what about can they help us decide which recipe we're gonna design?
Of course.
Right.
How cool is that? So you guys are going to help us design that recipe and what we're going to cook and what we're going to have on the table.
Right. So let us know what recipe you would like for us to do some overlaying with.
Right? Hi, Bishop. Every time I see Donald's name, I just want to call him Donald. And then I started calling him Bishop, but then now it's Donald.
Donald Oliver Ministries.
Oliver. So I keep calling him Oliver, and then you like it's Bishop.
Bishop Oliver.
But it's also Oliver.
Bishop Oliver.
So if I call you Oliver, it's okay, right? Because then when I say Oliver, you say Bishop.
Anna's being a rebel.
So we're going to decide. Yes. Hi, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yes. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. So we're going to remember, you guys, we're going to design a recipe. Okay. So make sure you tell us what recipe we're going to design. Overlay up, right? It could be cookies. It could be, we can have a timer and we will see if there is a font that has a timer that can go, right? For however long it needs to be in the oven or whatever, the timer can be going.
Right.
Yes.
So we're going to be working on that.
Yes. All right. So until you guys think about, we're going to give you a little time to think. We're going to play that song that DJ Right On Beat.
DJ Right On Beat. This is
Beat it
the
up.
Ecamm Fam Jam.
I changed my clothes to be able to dance.
Oh, you gonna dance another one?
Wait, let me see if I can dance. Because this is Building Blocks. I can dance here.
Of course. No, I was saying you gonna dance in your ENN outfit.
No, because I'll have to get up and go.
Oh, all that. Okay, you're gonna break dance.
No, I'm not break dancing.
Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam, this the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam.
Shout out to DJ Right on Beat, to Rob. And Rob is sharing Ecamm Fam Jam with the entire Ecamm Live community.
Amazing. I love it.
Right? So we're checking out the replay over here. So if you are interested and you can't get a hold of Rob, you can get it to us and we'll forward it to you. anaandfuljens@gmail.com. anaandfuljens@gmail.com.
This is the official song.
Right. And guard the mic. He's like, he's about to get karate chopped over.
I know, right? The mic. I moved the mic. Listen, that's why I got up. When do you call that dance in front of me? Listen, I'm attached.
The running and.
I'm attached. If I wasn't attached, I could dance. I could just dance.
Wait,
If you had like a.
hold it, stop the music.
Oh, we never got this far.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I please have your attention?
Showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
He killed it. 2 minutes. That was like 2 minutes of straight fire.
And
Killed
I'm still
it.
waiting for it. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That was great. But
Yeah,
listen,
killed it.
yeah.
Where's
I-
the there you go. You needed one of those.
That was great. So everybody can have that. And when you're designing your Ecamm, the Ecamm designs, that song will give you some inspiration.
For real.
That was awesome.
For real.
And the overlay was the colors in the overlay and the lower thirds were super great. Like
Yeah.
He killed. He watched those design challenges.
Yeah.
Because
And then,
he applied everything.
Mhm.
He applied everything.
right. And also, I was waiting for somebody to use the countdown timer as a overlay.
Right.
And
right.
here comes Rob. Rob in the
Yeah.
clutch. Rob in the clutch. Let's fast forward to some of this right here so we can share this with you guys.
I know I cannot help you, Fulgens, because we are in Fulgens Studio and things over here are very different.
No, the Stream Deck, I don't trust the Stream Deck because the Stream Deck is giving us something different, but here we go. Let's do it manually. You can't go wrong with manual.
We should just get our comments away from there so we can have the full on screen with this beautiness.
Well, how about this? Boom.
There we go.
All
You
right.
see? That's it.
All right.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, look at the logos right there. So everything, he just go for it.
Yep.
So that's the transition. Look at how great everything came in right on time. And let's lower this volume.
Right. And let's just make sure.
So first and foremost,
there was
a
no audio
shout out
capture.
to
Didn't
Anna
hear the
and
capture.
Fulgens for providing us with this
You could hear them,
guide and this challenge.
Yeah,
and
let's bring this
it gets
down.
our skills,
There we go.
The
Work
whole
out.
way down because look at
skills and try some new things. So once again,
All right.
Anna and Fulgens for setting this
those little moving dots,
starting.
Go ahead.
right? Those moving dots that you guys see right there, that's the font, you guys. Like that's
Yeah.
it's just And Bishop, you say you downloaded it, right? So you had it downloaded before?
Right. And Mary Lou had shared the link
Mm-hmm.
to download.
Yeah. So and I mean, honestly, we do this, you guys, every day almost, and we're still surprised at the signs that you guys are submitting.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep on. The challenge ends on
Yeah.
the 30th.
Yeah. Still
Keep
some
it
time.
up. Yeah, and even then, actually, let's come back on. Let's come back on.
Let's try the middle button there. Let's see if that works. It worked. Thank you, Stream Deck.
Even after the sign is over, you guys should continue to challenge yourselves designing inside of Ecamm because the graphics and how low bandwidth it is for your processor and how quickly the graphics load because they are right in app is amazing. So continue to challenge yourself even after the challenge is over. And of course, we're going to be having other challenges because there are some new features coming up that you guys are going to love. So yes.
For sure. Yes, it was Tricks on Dafont. Dafont.com.
Yes. Look at how cool the comment come in on that. Look how it falls so nicely. Look at, go back. Look at that. Right?
Nice placement.
Right.
And Bishop answered your question. Donald or Oliver or Bishop is fine.
Okay. Awesome. You go by
Bishop,
Oliver. Okay.
Bishop goes by it all.
Yeah. All right. So no one is going to suggest what
Right.
recipe we should build here.
You said something. You mentioned cookies.
Yes. You want to do cookies?
Well, it would be great if we could find like a cookie font, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So let's see. Let's go back into Dafont and see what we can find over here.
I wondered, because Envato also has some great fonts, right? So I wonder if they have I have to look into that. I wonder if they have a free.
We discussed that last time. I don't think everything is
forgot.
behind a paywall. Yeah, I think it's on
forgot.
paywall. Yeah,
I wonder if they're going to have some sales.
it could be.
Cookies. Oh, look, that's good.
Right. And is there a cookie emoji?
Yes.
Okay, so we can use that. We can use that as well.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Cookie
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. That looks good.
Mm-hmm. Let's try this.
Cookie dough mixed with cookie chips look cute.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else.
Tough cookie. Sugar cookies. First of all, what kind of cookies are we gonna make?
Right.
Chocolate chip cookies? Oh, look at that font.
This one? Cookies.
No, the last one.
Eat my cookie. Listen.
Sweet potatoes are legendary. Okay, so it's sweet potatoes. Okay.
Glenda's sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Devin?
Devin.
Okay, Glenda's sweet potatoes. So Glenda, does that mean that you have a
Recipe.
famous recipe that you would love to share with the family?
Right. I was expecting like a straight up cookie font. Just all
Like with a cookie?
cookies, yeah.
We saw
But-
one, I think.
We downloaded it and we didn't download this one. But this one is the cookies. The cookie dough is actually better.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some cookie font. Cookie Crisp.
You guys here at Fulgens Place, there is a person.
Upstairs
Yes.
with like the heaviest feet. And this person is probably like 120 pounds, but they stomp like a giant.
It's incredible. Like they just walk the entire day.
Stomp the entire day.
Right. They
Yeah.
stop the entire day.
Like if there's like the TV, there's like we have like a TV stand back there, and it vibrates every time this.
It does. Like I almost want to like
Person-
hold it whenever they walk.
I feel like the TV is gonna fall off.
What in the Bronx, right? When I was in the Bronx, and people will do that, or we would do that because we were teenagers. They will hit.
Right,
broom.
exactly. In the hood, you just take the broom and just boom, 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 boom. Like stop
we're
that.
hood.
This is not the hood. This is not the hood. We can't do that here. We can't do that here.
Jesus Lord.
All right, so we have some cookie font, but we'll save that for later because we're going to do a sweet potato recipe.
Yeah, and the dessert is going to be cookies.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I don't know. But let's go for recipes and let's see what can happen because we trying to see if there is a timer that we could use to make it real cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and Fulgens is really, really awesome at creating like scenes.
Creating scenes.
Yeah, like the Christmas scene you created.
Oh yeah.
He was over there having fun with Christmas scene. Do you have it here?
We don't have it here. We'll have to switch profiles, which is not
No,
advisable.
yeah, don't switch it. Don't switch it. But he created a whole Christmas scene, you guys, with snow and everything. Okay.
Yeah, but
so
we'll it's in beta, so we're going to release that scene. We'll share that scene in December.
let's go.
Right, that's going to be kind of like our waiting screen for ENN and stuff.
And real quick, since we have been using triangles and stuff for a minute, and I'm not gonna touch it because you have a whole situation going on here, so I will tell you what we want. Right?
Okay.
You know how on our closing screen we have the two triangles, right? So simple. we're just going to make them solid and just add the camera overlay circle in the middle.
So you saying like for instance these two triangles here?
But they're going to be touching each other. And then
And
in
we'll
the
have
middle, it's
like
going
a
to
circle.
be a camera list. Yes.
Okay, as a
With
circle
border.
with the border. Got it.
So let's see, because I just want to see, like, we have been using triangles, but we got to use them now. Continue to use them in a different.
All right, so we're gonna work on that first before we start this
'cause
recipe.
That's simple. That's pretty simple.
All right, so let's start a new scene here. Oh my gosh, it's the old
Look at the
rinky
difference.
dinky FaceTime camera.
Look at the difference, though. But you know
Right.
what? We look good anyway. With I mean, not good, sharp, but like this are the filters I like. It looks, you know how unfiltered,
Before, after.
right? Look at this. You guys, Fulgence lens
Oops.
is so sharp.
Right. Well, it's not gonna go back. We don't want it to go back. I'm seeing the replay right there. But yeah, this is a 2019 MacBook Pro, and you can see how sucky the FaceTime camera is. It sucks.
Okay. So
Okay,
let's
and
do two
thank you,
triangles.
Glenda, for sharing the recipe. Okay, awesome.
All right, let's see. And we can have potatoes. And all
Right.
that.
Okay, so this is going to be a new scene. We're going to go into demo mode and do this. You know, by now, since we're just using triangles so much, this should just be in
And
the
our
favorites,
favorites.
right? Let's see if I've added. No, they're not there.
Look at Pride is because
This
is
is
this the one that we use?
this is the last time I added favorites was when we did the waiting screen for Pride Month.
Yeah, but and also we have been designing on my iMac.
We've been designing on the iMac, and also I've been designing on the other MacBook.
Okay.
Right,
So,
so-
let's just add it there now. Let's just
Yeah.
add it.
So this one we'll add to favorites, and we'll add this one to favorites, and let's do this. So we're gonna start off with this triangle here. So we're filling up the screen, right?
Yeah, and so we got a message from one of the viewers that he was having issues with a triangle. So let's take it slower here so that they know how it.
Right, and we'll break it down, right? So, and we're gonna split the colors for a second too. So we'll make this red, building blocks red, and we'll bring the opacity down to 50%.
We want it solid.
When it's solid, excuse me. Okay, so you guys won't see us for a little bit.
Right,
Okay, so the reason why we're using this triangle, Anna, is because
Because of the if you can see the edges, it has very little pixels. It has like probably, one. I want to say like 1 pixel or 2,
Right.
and then you can actually expand it. And it can get closer to the edge.
right. So check this out, right?
So-
So you see a little bit of this dead space, right?
Zoom in. Where's your zoom?
That is on the stream deck for sure. That is there.
That is your
yes,
zoom?
that is there. So we can see that, right?
Zoom zoom.
Right. So we can actually move this all the way to the end of the screen.
Yep.
So that's the beauty of having this emoji. And the same goes for the opposite triangle as well.
Can I
right?
clean your screen?
Yes, you can clean the screen. Command tilde be gone. All right, cool. So this one we're going to expand like so. Hi, Anna. Bye, Anna.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh, yes, I'm right.
And this can, so we basically expanded it to across the entire screen. And we're going to do the same thing with this triangle right here. So we're going to press Command N again, and we're going to add another triangle, which will be, actually, it's not this one. We need the opposite one. So this
It's
one here.
This one?
No, it's actually under. So if we
Oh, yeah,
select
yeah,
this
that's it,
one
yeah.
here, under related characters, you're going to find the opposite triangle here. So this is the one that we need. And we'll make this gold. And let's go spreading it across the entire screen. Right? So the same applies for this side.
Yeah.
There we have it.
So can we make it that is half and half? You
So-
know, like almost as So
Okay.
like almost. So make it expand that a little bit more.
It cannot expand anymore. So what we can do is see if we can move it over. No. Right? So this is as far as it
like
goes.
that. Okay.
Yeah, it's as far as it goes.
So let's add another. Let's add the color to the background. That's red, and just send it to the back.
Okay.
so that it can fill in.
Right. So
half of it.
let's even this out, right? Because the top one is always like a little bit bigger for whatever reason. It stretches out a little bit bigger. So we're gonna have something in the middle here,
Yes.
right?
These are tricks.
Little tricks. So we have BK and D for background, and we don't need the font, so we bring that to 0. Let's add the background. What color should this be?
The red.
Red, like red.
That red, because we're trying to mask that so it can kind of look. Let's try that. And see how it looks.
Aha. Oh, all right. So let's do this again.
Border.
Let's go back in because we have the border selected. We don't need the border. And let's hit save. All right.
All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so then we send it back.
But before we do that, let's just adjust this a little bit. Because it's getting all skinny over here.
Yeah.
So we can do it like this.
Hey!
All right. No worries.
Yeah.
We will manipulate this for sure. Drag it from the bottom. That usually works, like so. And bring this down here like that.
There you
Does
go.
that look better?
Yes.
And then the reason why you're seeing like some type of line here is because shadow is selected. So let's go back to this triangle and let's turn off effect. There you have it, right? And just for good measure, let's just do that for everything.
They're vacuuming now.
The giant upstairs is now vacuuming, guys. Okay. Like so.
All right, so Bishop, what is Bishop's?
Is there a matching triangle like the gold? In terms of like for the bottom one, it's the same, but for some reason the bottom one doesn't stretch the same.
All right, so now we're going to have a camera overlay in the center.
So we're gonna bring our camera overlay here, and you said to have this as a circle. Oh, there goes a beautiful FaceTime
You see,
camera
this is what
again.
I'm telling you. Like, I disable it and it comes back again.
No, well, okay. Before we're gonna get into that, and we want this to be a circle.
Correct.
Circle. Which we
And
don't
then
fit
you
in.
put it, make it smaller, please. Like, a little smaller. A little smaller.
Smaller.
A little small. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then put it in the center, please.
Let's try to get the
Yes.
snap. Okay. And what's going on with this? What are we doing with this small circle?
It's just someone who has a waiting screen, right? We can have it like this, and it can just be like that when they don't want to show something. It's just something. Oh my God! Can you guys hear? You see, I cannot have a mic when I'm designing. Okay. Anyway, and then you can have your text when you are covering other points and things like that. And you just want your text to be more, that because you're covering specific
Okay, because you want to
topic.
use text. I got you. Got you.
So when you want to use text, then you have all the screen, and then you're in the center presenting, and it's a different way of, instead of being on the side or things like that. And then
So you
your
could work with text on both sides.
Yes.
Got you. And then so if we can just Command N for a second, right? Oh, not Command N.
Hi, Samantha.
Not Command N, sorry. If we could Command Tilde for a second, right? And go into preferences, system preferences here. And let's see here. General. It's not in general. It's not in account stream. Video, right? Disable built-in camera.
I do that. You see me
And
doing
it defaults back?
Yes.
Maybe it's because we're switching profiles.
Perhaps.
That's probably what it is.
Perhaps.
Profiles does re-enable the built-in camera.
Profiles. Oh, do you want to disable it now? Or?
I mean, listen, the FaceTime camera could pop up whenever it wants. It's like a nice little pattern interrupt. Like, hey, I'm here.
and the lens just shows up like.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so
there you have
that's
it.
all I wanted
right.
to show. And then we're trying to do it with circles. So the same principle that we're using the triangles, doing it with circles. Because as Fulgence has seen me trying to find a font that has very little pixels, just like the triangles, so that we can overlap circles, just like we are doing with the triangles.
The triangles,
so
yeah.
If you guys find one where you can have the triangle to the edge, right? And then we can overlap it, let us know. Because I keep looking for that. Because yes.
Well, you made me want to look for it now.
But we're gonna build a recipe.
We're gonna build a recipe because I know like there's a circle that will it doesn't have pixels from top to bottom, right? So that stretches. We know that for sure. Okay. So, but we need a circle that can go to the side and like
Exactly.
create like
Yes.
a half moon.
Yes, yes, just like what
Yeah.
we do with a camera,
Right.
Yes, like
that'll be cool.
right? So it's like if we have found so many fonts,
Right. And maybe like Bishop requested, like if there's a way that maybe in the future feature update, we can crop the text overlay.
Right.
Custom crop.
because it's done with a camera.
Right.
So it's like just holding Alt. You know what? Let's just try it because Canva does it.
Who would try which one?
Try Option and then just a try.
Okay, so we'll just try it for good measure because I think we've. Hold on a second. Let's go back to.
Wouldn't it be awesome if
Let's
they
go
happens,
back
right?
to this scene here, right? So we'll do it from here, right? And then we'll go into demo mode. Let's look for a circle.
Yes, the list of fonts that we have on the other computer has a circle. Do you download Geometry? Geometry CD?
Geometry? No, I don't have that.
Okay.
All right. So we know this emoji circle, but we don't want that one.
Right, we don't want that one.
And I think the closest one will probably be like a bullet point, right? Like this, basically. I mean, right?
Let's try it.
Let's try that.
I was listening to the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if it's picking up in the microphone.
Can you guys hear the vacuum?
All right. But look, right? Or look, this is what we were talking about, you guys.
Right.
In terms of
That's
dead
true.
pixels. Look how much dead pixels you have on the left and the right and the top and the bottom. Especially
they're-
the top and the bottom.
Right, and they're actually pretty alive pixels because they are doing their job, but they just don't. So what I was thinking is hold the Option key and try seeing if you can crop that.
Let's
joint.
see. So we're holding Option, and then we're going to the end here.
The other end.
See, it just
No.
scales it down.
You holding all Option?
Yeah, we're holding down Option.
I'm like over here just expecting a miracle.
Yeah, see, doesn't work.
Yeah, it works
Yeah.
in Canva. In Canva Option, if you guys use Canva for sometimes, you hold the Option key and it crops.
Yeah. And then again, and the second thing we want to do is scale it all the way and see what it does, right? So it does something
Yeah.
like this. But I mean, but you know, like this is a good start, right? Because like it's like, what can we do? What kind of designs can we do with the circle, like half moon from the bottom, and maybe can it do that from the top? No, it only stays like that,
Right.
right? So,
Yeah.
what can you guys get away with this, with it, you know, scaling that way? So that's a start.
Yeah.
That's a start, right? Because for instance, let's say you have a color background like this. Listen, you know what? Okay, you had fun with the circle, so let's do widescreen because no FaceTime, go away. We don't want you.
Well, you left it there.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So, right. So let's say you have a solid background, and then you have this down here, right? So that could create some type
You
of
add
new.
the camera on top of it, maybe.
Right. But you know, you get the idea, right? So like now you have like a new element as opposed to like the triangles and straight lines. Now you have a curve to work with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for the other Option.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I'm gonna continue to
but
look.
play around with the circle, guys. Like, you know, use some round versus the straight lines. Okay, awesome.
All right, so we're gonna build a recipe.
Yes. And I believe Glenda shared the recipe.
So where is it? In the Samantha, what Samantha writes?
Right, but unfortunately, it doesn't work for the custom cropping. Doesn't work with the text overlays, at least for right now.
So Samantha, you're saying hold the Option and then M? Is that what you're saying? Option M?
Right, Option first and Alt. Right, so you know we have Option here, so we don't have Alt on our keyboard.
Alt is PC. Alt
Right.
is so PC.
Right. Okay, so Glenda did share a recipe with us.
Yes, I have it here.
You have it? Okay.
Then let's see what happened. Why is Bishop saying wow on filter? What's on filter?
Oh, that was from earlier.
Okay,
That was from earlier.
go down.
Okay.
Let's see.
So this is right here. So this is so sweet potatoes, peaches, crushed pineapple, brown sugar, and marshmallows. So this is what we're going to be working with.
Crushed pineapples for the potatoes. Oh, sweet potatoes. Okay. I thought it was just regular salted potatoes. Okay, got it. Okay. Is there okay? So you know what? Can you scroll down a couple because I just want to see. Okay, so I just wanted to read what Bishop was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You can crop
that's-
the camera half circle. Yep.
Yeah, so we should be able to do that with shapes, and that is on the works, you guys.
So we'll see what the twins come up with. All right, so let's work on this overlay here. Yes, and Glenda, we have the recipe.
It's in 2 parts, she said. You have both
Right.
of them? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Sweet potatoes.
All right, so we're going to start a new scene again.
Should have some music.
Yeah, we have all this stuff to play with here, but like, let's bring this music all the way down because some of this is like, you know, headbangers and some of it is I don't know what. All right. And look, our FaceTime camera is back.
You liked it? It doesn't look bad. I just like the filter because Fulgen's camera is so sharp.
It's not a filter, it's just
No, the FaceTime, well, it looks like
the
a filter.
it's soft,
the softness of
softness.
it.
All right. So Anna, I need your creative expertise here. So how are we doing this, right? So let's say we're in a cooking live stream,
You know,
and especially if we have 2 of us on the screen, right? Where is this text going to come into play here?
Okay, so if there's 2 of us on the screen, but let's say for now that is 1 person, for example, right? So we have to actually just cover the entire screen because it's going to be a recipe, or we can have the recipe on the side, right? So us here and the recipe on the side.
Okay.
So you could be okay leaving yourself there. So start it to the left because you're lefty.
We're gonna have the recipe on the left and the camera overlay on the right. Okay.
Let's see how that looks. All right, if you guys have any questions, because we're building this, we've never done this before, but because it's Thanksgiving, we're going to share a recipe, create a recipe and overlay for
Right.
cooking.
All right. So let's do the background.
And if there are any cooks in the house that have a cooking show, let us know how you do it.
What color should we have as our background? Because we need some fall colors here.
Sweet, brown?
Brown. Mocha.
Oh yeah, remember that mocha looked good?
Yeah, the
last
mocha
time?
looked good. We
Yeah.
haven't used mocha in so long, so let's do mocha. Right? Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's like a very fallish. All right. So now, if you saw before, right? A good strategy to stretch this across the screen is like scale it back a little bit. Get a square, bring it to the corner here, and thank you, Command tilde, and drag it like so. And it did it. See, it's still misbehaving. So let's try it one more time.
I just go from it and just like zzz.
And if that doesn't work, bring the margin up a bit. There we go. Margin worked. Shouldn't this thing just play?
You gotta play it from BuildingBlocks.
Ah, got you.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's go here.
Well, if you select a song, it's going to play the song. You
Oh,
have to play, so you
got
have
you.
to cue the songs and move them on the tab, you know, move and cue them up. Move
Got
them,
you.
know, so you gotta-
All right, because we don't want, I mean, well, whatever. Let's just let it play. Let's just let it play. All right, so let's bring our camera overlay in here.
Wait. Let me get the mouse. I'm sorry, you guys. We're trying to figure it out.
All right. All right. All right, so let's bring our camera overlay back in. FaceTime camera. FaceTime camera. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, so we're gonna be over onto the right side, and we're gonna have a recipe on the left.
We have Bishop telling us screen design in fifths. Fulgens doesn't believe in the grid, so it's going to be you
We had the grid. It was just misbehaving.
the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says design in fifth, 2/5 screen menu on the 2/5. Okay, you understand that math? All right, good. Let's do this.
we're going to have the recipe on the right side, like the left side, as you said, right? So we can do one of two ways, right? So you have this real estate on your screen here, right? We can have it over on the left like so, or we can have another overlay onto the side and then bring the text on that way.
Okay. And
Right.
do we want to have like a notepad with a like an emoji graphic with a thing, or?
We can try that. We can try that actually. So let's see something here. Let's go into the emoji keyboard and let's see. Hopefully it's not pixelated, right? So if we search for note, for example,
And even then, if we don't have to get it to the edge, maybe.
right? And then you could also animate the notepad as well. So we have this one here, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you see like how you have like the little curve on that page, but we'll see
Right.
how that works.
Because maybe we can find a cooking recipe where it just has the border, and we just create the lines.
Right? So,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
but
and
yeah,
then it
I mean,
pixelates also.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? So and this might not be suitable,
Yeah.
right? So what we can do, for instance, is do another overlay. So we're gonna type like, for instance, wall, right? We do wall, and then we're gonna add the background, and let's bring the opacity down, and we could change this color to, let's say, black, and lower the opacity on that, maybe 30.
Trying to find if there's
35.
the font. Actually, you guys.
Yeah, this looks good. This is gonna be good, right? So we have a, like, this will serve as like a wall, for instance.
Right. And a post-it note graphic. Do we have a
Well, we can go back again and show you guys what's there.
Because we don't have to have it to the edge, do we?
You know, hold on a second. So we need two lines. So wall left. This way, this will make the overlay a little bit taller. There we go. Right? Right? Okay. And this could fly in with our recipes and our emojis.
I'm gonna follow you on this.
Say again?
I'm gonna follow you on this.
Any insight so far?
I don't know. For me, I don't like it so close to the edge, but I'm actually gonna follow you on this.
Why
Like,
don't you
just
like so close to the edge?
the brown? Like, just I would like to see a little bit of the mocha. Yes.
Okay.
Like kind of like that, but not so much.
A little bit less? Or should it be like
Yes.
something like this?
Yes, like that. Yep.
Let me know.
I'm
Should we
just
have a
following, I
border
just wanna
around it?
know.
Maybe we should add a border.
Yeah, we should make it like a. Yeah, I wonder
Alright.
if there is a font that has, you know how we can create a spiral or, I mean, we can create the dots there like as a notepad if we want to be like extra whatever. But if we're gonna keep it simple, we'll just keep it like this and we just add the dots to it, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So let's
So
keep
what
it
color
simple
should we
like
have our border? Maybe like a yellow or gold.
that. Yeah, or green or brown. I mean, it's all Thanksgiving colors.
Sweet potatoes. Think of sweet potatoes. Right?
So it's brown.
Spice.
It's brown, light brown.
red,
so
maybe.
it's monochrome. So I mean, it's like all monochromatic. So it is all shades of browns. All shades of browns. Unless we want to keep it green and stuff, like full colors.
All right, so let's do mocha and then, oh no, not the background.
What does it take so long for it to think? I mean, colors are important. Colors are like what.
Let's bring the
visually
border back
just-
on, and then let's select the border. Let's do mocha, and then now let's go into the color wheel and make it a little darker, perhaps.
Let's try.
Get it chocolatey, like so.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's add the recipe, and then once we have the recipe, the text on the recipe, maybe we can add the tablespoons and oil and eggs or whatever it is. Actually, let me see what else we have. Let me see.
Right. I mean, so the recipe, right? And Glenda could let us know. For instance, Glenda gave us this, right? So if Glenda could tell us how many servings of what, then we could use that as the overlay, right? So we, as opposed to just like listing out all of the ingredients, it's like, what is the quantity of each ingredient? And we can go from there
Right.
and add like, you know, tablespoons and whatnot.
So for this, we actually, before we even get started with adding all of it, we should create a folder with recipe, like with the ingredients, so that we can add it all in there. Look at it. Aw, that's
Okay.
cute.
So
And we're doing this, and you guys, we haven't eaten. To like we always are
that's
doing
always
this.
that's always the case.
We're always doing this.
all right. Yeah, so we're gonna have all the recipe in the group, of course.
So we add in a folder so we can have the recipe in there. And this is to make it
All right. So Glenda, if you could share with us,
but we can start writing though. So or copy and pasting.
right, the quantity of each one. So sweet potatoes, for instance.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna look on the font and see.
Let's restore default style.
So what's everybody cooking? What are you guys famous for that people go, oh my gosh, I'm going to okay, so I guess Glenda is the sweet potatoes, right? I'm going to Samantha's house because oh my gosh, she makes this blank. What is it? And then I'm going to Oliver. It feels so weird saying Oliver now. We're going to Bishop's house because he makes the best X. Who else is here? Who else is here? Comments. Paul, of course. Paul's makes cook a cake. He gave us a recipe for a cake last time, right?
I believe so. All right.
I'm going to Paul's house because he makes the best.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Tanaestel. Okay. Yes, let's try that.
So
Thank you,
Bishop, in the
Bishop.
meantime, in the background, we're going to check that out. Tanaestel.
And they have post notes and paper note fonts as well. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Look at that cuteness. Okay. Wait, let's look at the other ones also.
This is it.
Okay.
All right, so the frames.
Yes.
So we could try it.
I love it. Yes.
We are downloading a Bishop and seeing what we can
Thank
work
you,
with.
Bishop. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in the meantime, let's just finish this here. So sweet potatoes, peaches. So we're going to option drag. So this is best school font, also from thefont.com that we're using here. You can switch it up. Option drag. Okay, thank you, Glenda. Crushed pineapple. Brown sugar, marshmallows.
This sounds like a dessert, Glenda. The kids probably love you for that. Grandma makes the best sweet potatoes.
And marshmallows. All right. All right. And then Glenda gave the serving size for each one. Okay.
So we're gonna need to make a little more space so we can have the serving, right?
Right. Or you could
to
shrink
the-
the font.
Yes. Okay.
Shrink the font.
Shrink the font.
All right. And so, okay, so we'll probably go to the frames later, right? So now let's just work on the structure of this, right?
You see, these colors are very warm and inviting.
Yes.
I want to eat them.
Okay. 2 extra large cans of sweet potatoes. So this is where it'll be cool to, like, let's say we had a can emoji, right?
Yeah, but this is something that we can add afterwards, right? So right now we like.
But how are we adding after? It's going to be all in the same line. For example, to this sweet potatoes, this, right? The spoon, like you want to add the emoji to it afterwards. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I just looking like yeah. I don't know how people do it. So when we're watching a show, right? They have the.
let me show you what I mean, right? So let's say there was a can here.
Right.
Or it's
I
a tomato can.
I
but-
know what you mean,
right.
but what I'm saying is like just to have it just consistent text.
Okay. Okay. And what's next?
Pull it. Oh, can we pull it up? On there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
All right. 1 to 2 cans of crushed pineapple.
Does the brand matter?
So we'll just say 2 cans.
Yeah, Samantha. Bishop sent us a font that we're gonna check out after to see. Yeah, I created, you guys, a recipe book for the family. It was so great. That was the best Christmas present ever. That was, I believe that was in 2002, and the family still takes it out for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff. That was the best Christmas ever.
Okay. So these are all the ingredients here, and then Glenda adds brown sugar to taste and probably tops it off with the marshmallows.
Before cans, peaches with syrup. So you need to add so they don't throw away the syrup. 3 to 4, yeah. Oh, and important, and the cans are 40 ounces. 40 ounce. Holy mother of God, that's a lot. Glenda, do you have a big family? Ounce.
Hold on 1 second. Why is that Z? Why is
Because
it?
it's a
That's
font.
that
That's
font.
the way.
Yeah.
But you know how 400 Z's.
Right.
We can change the fonts later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. That's all. Okay, so now it's just the instructions on how to do it. So that could be where the comments are right now, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And how much marshmallows? Like a bag of marshmallows do we add to it? Or how much brown sugar? Brown sugar to taste. Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing now with this?
Okay,
here?
so now we're going to the font. We're gonna find the frame to see if we can find a right.
Okay, so we downloaded the frame, and we could probably just do it off to, let's see. We have our font book here, our trusty font book. And let's find our downloads.
Oh, look, we have tree trunks and stuff there that we can decorate with brass and turkeys.
Right.
And have a turkey dance with a timer, like go.
Yeah, you're gonna take it away soon, because you need your creative expertise here. You have some ideas going on. So
Everybody has it.
we're going to drag and drop the font that Bishop recommended into our font family here. There we have it. And as you can see here, these are all the frames that are available in this font family. All right, and let's see what happens when we add them, right? Mm-hmm. So the plan is to replace this with the font, with the frame. Is that what it is?
Or maybe the frame is oh my gosh, transparent. So we will put it around it if it makes sense. So we might have to adjust depending on.
Right. So what we can do is, if you look over here, wall.
Oh, there's a notepad. Is there a notepad?
Wall left. We'll just hide that for now, and then Command N, and let's see what this font family has. Let's check it out. This was called, starts with a T, right?
I didn't even look at it.
Tanaestel. or
The
something
music,
like that.
you know what? Let me change the music, por favor. Let's see what this one is.
All right, so let's see. The thing is now with this font, frames.
Just
So-
yeah, you gotta type whatever, right?
Right, let's
Try
try.
ABC. Actually, try ABC so we know what we're typing.
Okay,
Yeah, A B C D E F G, and then now highlight it and change it to the font, or to the.
there are quite a few.
And then now we know. So we have A B C D E F G. G looks cute, and
G.
then also the
Which one? B?
this one and this one look good. Oh, and this one, right?
All right.
There we go.
So this was, I don't remember, but
I think it was G. No, it wasn't G. Okay.
I like it.
Is it gonna get exaggeratedly? We just
And
have
we'll
to make
we're gonna
yeah,
shrink,
shrink
the font.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. That looks so cute. Thank you, Bishop. That was D.
Yeah. D. Nice.
That looks so cute.
Should
And
this
maybe
be
we
any,
can. What's that?
should this be any bigger or?
I think that's good. I think
good?
that's big enough. Yeah. And I think we could add a little something in the bottom.
Down here, like a design.
Uh-huh.
What should it be? Because we have some fonts here.
That goes with it. Let me see.
Let's see.
What would be?
Thanksgiving Day.
What do you guys think it would be? Oh yes. Like the cornucopia or whatever.
Okay, let's find the cornucopia. It's kind of like hard to tell with this font, right? So the A was a turkey.
Wait, this is it.
A was a. Might have to. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
hold
B, C, D.
Oh, Happy Thanksgiving.
So C. All right.
Let's see. On the top,
It might be hard to. It might be hard to.
a pie icon,
Yeah, a pie icon will be cool.
and the emoji has a pie. That will be
Yeah.
colorful also.
Yeah,
Yeah, Happy Thanksgiving can actually be right here, maybe on us,
down here.
up on us actually,
Where?
like on the corner of you, but smaller. Oh
The
no,
thing
it
is, it
won't
won't
show.
be. It won't
yeah,
be.
won't show.
Yeah, it's gonna be too small.
Yeah, we just have the other one, the one that's longer. But now, for now, let's find the pie. But that looks cute.
Mm-hmm. Wait, but who are these? Native Americans? Got it.
Yeah, it almost looked like the Flintstones. Right? No, real quick when you enlarged it. But look at this, that looks cute.
This looks
oh my
good.
gosh, this is starting to look like something.
So a pie, right? Let's look for pie.
Yeah, that's a good question, Glenda. We're actually gonna put the directions where Fulgens put Happy Thanksgiving, but we were going with the flow, so you
Right.
guys keep us in check here.
Right. This is just like the first scene. Or we can hide them because the ingredients would be in the folder, right? And then they'll disappear, and then we can set up the next layer of overlays, right? With the directions.
Oh, right, that could work like that.
Yeah.
After the ingredients, so after the ingredients are done, then you don't need the ingredients anymore because
Right.
you're just
And
preparing.
it'll be the directions.
You're so smart.
The directions. Well, okay, look. So the pie that you have here, the thing is, it's going to be like emoji.
You see, yeah, the other one. That's
This one?
That one. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
look, that's
goes.
cute,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good idea. And let's turn off effect. You don't want that thing shadowing or glowing.
There you go. Look at that pie. It doesn't look like the marshmallows one. We could put marshmallows on top of that thing
Right.
if we wanted to get fancy.
Listen, Dean, did you check out your new theme song? We tagged you.
Listen, he's watching live from Jamaica.
Yeah. So while you're there, check out
Dedication.
your Straight Outta Ecamm theme song.
Dedication.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So how's this?
That's cute.
All right. And then also to the marshmallows, brown sugar, all the ingredients. Let's drop them in the ingredients folder.
There we go.
Okay.
Is it? Yes.
All right. So what we have here is the Shift Command N. We have the frame, which is, yes, this. So this will go into D. Right. And then C is the logo. Shift Command N. Logo.
Yeah, dang. That's if you stay here longer, you will be able to hear it.
Okay. And we have the pi. Shift Command N. Pi.
Is there something going on in Jamaica? Cause there are a lot of people that I know that are going to Jamaica.
All right.
Right? We know a couple people who are going to Jamaica.
Is that so?
Charlene?
Yeah. It's the place to be. All right. So we have that. And then
Where is that font? What was the name again? G. Albert asks. The font was in the website called DAFONT, the font. And the name of the font was. Please hold.
background. So our camera needs to be at the top so we don't disappear. All right. So everything is in the folder right now. Wall left, we don't need any more, thanks to Bishop, because Bishop gave us this awesome frame. And GA, let's put Bishop's comment back on the screen. This is where you'll get the font name because I cannot pronounce it.
And you know what? Favorite. So next time if someone comes, we can
Starred.
Yeah.
That's
There
the
we
one.
go.
Bishop. GA. Tanaestel.
Doodle frames.
Right.
Okay.
Doodle frames.
Doodle frames. Okay,
Right.
so now, right, we're gonna. Okay, so you're going to leave it like this, and then add the instructions on the next page. Is that what you're saying?
So for
Instead
instance,
of having
right?
it here, because we can have the instructions right here in one screen.
Right. So this
Well,
is an overlay, right? And then you can hide this and bring the ingredients, the instructions, right?
Got it. I was
Right.
thinking the instructions to be down here, and then we find another Thanksgiving within this font that is going to give us a long one that we can perhaps put it up there.
A Thanksgiving
Happy
text.
Thanksgiving. A graphic.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Sure. Let's play another track here.
Paul said that if we lived near him, he can make us a 6-layer velvet cake. You will like that. Right?
I would like it.
You like that?
That'd be nice.
The only sweet thing I eat is what is that thing? Nerds? Airheads?
Yeah, you have Airheads candies.
Airheads candy. Like that's my thing.
Right. My question.
And Fulgens.
My question is, do we have enough space down here to add the text? Right, for the
Glenda's
ingredients.
like, what are you gonna buy there? You should put a marshmallow.
Do we have marshmallows in do we have marshmallows in here?
S'mores are famous, so I think there should be a.
Do we have marshmallows?
I'm pretty sure there's a food font, a dessert. But for now, let's
for now.
find. Yeah, let's leave that there, and then we finesse it afterwards. So let's try finding the font. That reads Happy Thanksgiving. And see if
Okay.
it's longer, and then we can see if we're gonna do the other thing that you said. Oh no. You know how we found Happy Thanksgiving on this family? Let's see if they have another one like that.
Okay, so let's try this. So we're just basically gonna go down the entire keyboard. So I think the last time we had to highlight it, right? So let's do QWERTY and highlight QWERTY and Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, these things are like so.
Thank you, Bishop. That's true. You see, That's why you guys are here. Okay, how about we do, okay, you see there's another Happy Thanksgiving, but we're looking for a long one. How about just do ABC, now start ABC. Look at the pie. See, cornucopia. So fast. Are you realizing what you're typing?
Yeah, we'll just eliminate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
I think yeah,
That's it?
it'll be better if it was like a okay.
Right.
Oh, this is number 1.
Yeah.
number
you
one
see
is
it's been
good.
going and see-
But the thing is it's not
Long. Look at a
horizontal.
turkey.
It's not horizontal. The turkey might work.
Yeah, we're
That's-
looking for her. Yeah.
That's number 6. The 6 is the turkey.
Looking to people handing food to each
And
other.
0 is the turkey again. So should we go with the turkey?
Try. But I mean, like, it's a sweet potato recipe.
Right, but you want to thank Happy Thanksgiving.
Right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
See how that turkey
Okay.
works.
See, that's a little smaller, and we can replace it with a pie. Since Glenda's like, why are you putting a pie there? But the pie gives us some nice color, though.
The pie looks good there.
Yeah. And then Bishop suggests, don't forget to write the title of what we're making.
Yeah, and you see this is
Okay, so take it out.
Yeah. We can remove this.
Cornucopia, also known as the Horn of Plenty.
Mm-hmm.
So we can.
Yeah, I think it'll be best if we type out Happy Thanksgiving and then find a font that will be appropriate for that.
Go for it, yes.
Right.
I think that's good.
Okay. And then Glenda, what is it? It's Glenda's famous sweet potato pie, right? So we need to add that up there too.
Yeah. Glenda sweet potatoes.
Glenda's famous sweet potatoes,
Fit it there.
right?
This dish has this Glenda special sweet potatoes.
There we go.
Glenda
There we go.
special sweet potatoes.
There we go. Okay. All right. So if we can fit it there, what we can do first of all is let's hide the pie for now and then take the ingredients and let's 3.9 this.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, I'm telling you. Look at this, you guys.
3.9
This would
it.
have been so not okay to do
Right.
before.
It's been so not okay to do. Okay. And then we can unlink that and let's Command End. And so we're going to say Glenda's special sweet potatoes. Let's go back to that font or whichever font we want to use, but I think it was Best School. Yes.
We should do a cute note-taking font, afterward.
Mm-hmm. This is for tutorial purposes.
Glenda
Special
special
sweet
potatoes.
potatoes. Okay. No effect. Add that at the top.
That looks good.
And if we wanted to, right, this can be, we can do something like this.
Can we highlight the note and add a different color, like a brown,
Yeah.
brown to it?
Yes. Yes, we can. Right? That's a little some to it.
Yeah, and one would say, oh, you know what, you can create this, on other software. Yes, you can. But what if you have to change something on the fly?
Right.
Right? You will have to, the recipe will be kind of not okay.
Right.
At that point. So do we want to try that?
Changing the color of the background, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's add this to the ingredients folder as well. So Glenda's, actually no. So we're gonna do Shift Command N, and we're gonna create a new folder. This is going to be titled, right? Because that could probably just stay there,
Yeah. Just in case.
just in case. So that's there, right? So
Yeah, because we can recall the title and just the ingredients later on. And we say, okay, we need, if you're doing a show, right, we need 2 40-ounce cans sweet potatoes, and then recall that. And there will be nothing else. And then 4 cans peaches with syrup, and then recall that.
Right, exactly.
And then the title will stay there.
Right. All right, cool. So that's that. And so now what we want to do, we want to go to our frame and change the color of the frame.
Let's see if we can do that color of the frame.
What color?
We should be able to. The brown. The
mocha?
all brown that we have.
The mocha. Let's go back to. Actually, we know it was like a darker, right? So we're gonna darken this. Something like that. It throws off the white.
It
now,
does. It
you know?
does. Yeah. What other color can we use, you guys?
Command Z.
Just white. Leave it white.
And then also, Glenda, your preference. You know, it can be larger, but you know, you'll for the sake of space, because you know you want the font and the ingredients to be legible, right? So,
And you can also take the title out of there and put it to the right. You know.
on above the camera overlay.
Yeah. You can do it so like
You can do
Fulgen
that
said,
too.
your preference. How?
Yeah, it's your preference, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something just to go back to this, right? Ingredients. What if, for instance, this here we maybe brought down the opacity
Try it. Okay.
and bring the ingredients back? I don't know. There's different ways you can do it. I mean, that kind of like math your frame color.
Dark yellow. Dark yellow. Hi, Sally Sparks cousins. How are you?
Dark
dark
yellow
yellow.
will probably be good.
Okay, let's try dark yellow.
Maybe like how this one is right here.
Or building blocks yellow.
Right.
And
then yeah, bring the yep.
Okay.
That works.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
That
Thank
works.
you, Sally. All right.
Match the frame color. Yeah, with the font. But now this works. This looks good.
It does.
This looks good. Yeah,
it
the
gives-
other one
yeah.
was a little too dark. This like kind of like brings it out.
I
It
like
works
it.
with the white font. Yeah. Okay, this is good.
I know, right? That's that 40. I mean, that's a large recipe. It's probably because Glenda has a big family. That's what I think is happening. Okay.
Should have did we favorite the recipe? No, I did not. I like the ingredients.
Oh, for the ingredients.
Yeah.
Marshmallows come at the, favor this one, yes. And then used to, that's the, yep, we can favor that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
was
you know
there
what?
something else before that? I think that's it.
Wait,
Oh no, there was a part 2. Here it there is a part 2. Yeah, there it
It's
is.
all-
This is the one here.
So you know what? Let's go to a question that I just saw that came in from AG. Okay. Try to use eyedropper to add change color around the text border. It will not behave. Had to double click something to make it behave. Okay. So sometimes when you're clicking, you click the color picker and it doesn't change. It's either because that layer is not selected, or so you have to just go and select that, because that happens. Select it and then change the color. Sometimes you can also close the color picker and then go back again.
Right.
Okay.
So this is where we're at right now.
Can you cut and paste?
No, we cannot cut and paste. And let's see if
Wait, are you sure?
right. How are we
From
cutting?
there.
How?
I don't know.
I mean, okay. You know what? The way we can cut and paste is this way. Go in here.
There we go. Oh, you're so smart.
Right, but
Yes,
cut and
fine.
paste like from the overlays panel, comments, reactions, whatever. No, we cannot.
Like this. Like
Command
this.
C. Command C. Cancel.
Stick with me, kid.
Okay, so this is the ingredients, right? So now we're going to create a folder for instructions,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. You know what? I would have loved to see it here, to have seen it here, but it's okay. It will be
So
too
let's
small.
try it. Let's try
It'll be
it,
too small.
though.
You know what? Why don't we get out a demo and show what we have so far? Because I want to see it in the big
Yeah.
screen.
The thing is, we don't need to have this logo down here.
We don't. That's
So-
what I kept saying. Like we
right.
just use
And then also too, this camera can be higher up, right? So it can be like this, right? So now we have all of this space down here to work
Look
with,
at that.
right? Okay.
Okay.
It looks good on over here. So the YouTube one just popped
yeah,
up.
but I want to see it on the phone because sometimes our peeps are on the phone.
All right. So we copied and paste. Thank you, Glenda, for the comment. And then while you're checking that out, Miss Hill, I'm going to open up the text overlay. We're not in demo mode, but I'm just copying and pasting in the background, you guys. Command V. Remove background, and we'll just start off with white, for example. So this is just straight up copy and paste. There's nothing special right now going on.
Okay, Fulgens Henry.
That looks good. All right,
Yes.
let's shrink this down, box it up. So like something like down here, for instance,
You love using for instance, don't you?
I guess. And
For
love
instance.
saying I guess also.
It's a for instance, I guess.
And I guess.
Nice.
Okay.
And
So something like this, right?
Right.
So your instructions will be down here. Before we go any further, Shift Command End. This will be instructions.
I wonder how it would look with, you know what? Sally, since you had the suggestion of yellow, should we have a different, like a box under the ingredients list? Should it be the same yellow? We should try with the same yellow or what?
What do you mean?
Or
Like
just leave it like that.
like a border around it, or a border around the ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Let's try. Let us try. So background, and if you guys don't know this tip here, right? We're going to select the background color, and we're going to bring this opacity to 0 because we don't need that background. We just want the border, right? So now you can bring the border up.
And maybe the border could be, well, yes.
White, and then the font can be yellow.
Let's try it. Or it
Or-
could be yellow.
Oh, okay. No. Sorry. The font can be white, right? The font can be white, and the background border can be the gold, like that. So we could try
Let's
this.
try it.
Right.
I don't know. There are too many boxes.
Right. So was it just
No
maybe it was just
border.
better without the border, right? Command Z. Command Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's cute. That looks
Yeah,
cute.
and I don't know how this color came because this is not white. This is some type of
That's
like.
off-white, but that looks
yeah,
good, though.
That looks good.
That
It
looks
does
good.
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bishop had a few feature requests coming in, so we'll check them out later, Bishop.
Justify text in text overlay.
Other than left, center, right, and yeah, add more justification. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now this is not centered, so now we're
Right.
centered. Boom.
But
Oh, you know what? We were in demo mode when we were showing them how to do the border trick.
okay,
right.
it's okay. We'll do it again.
Yeah,
because,
but we're back in demo mode.
Okay. So how about we justify it left? Because
Left?
now in the middle, it looks kind of.
Okay. Well, since we're back in here again, so let's bring the justification to left, like that, right? And then what I was showing you earlier was if you want to add that border without the background.
Wait. Glenda's like,
Right.
those are not.
This is just a sample. We're bringing the correct one up. Background. Select your background. Bring that opacity to 0, and now you have a border. So that's how you have your border, guys.
Okay, so Sally
cancel.
recommended gold background with brown text. Let's try.
Gold background with brown text. But before that, let's bring.
The instructions. Marshmallow come at
This
the
is it
end.
here.
Okay.
This is it here.
Okay.
So we're going to select
Glenda's
that.
like, do not
Command
mess up my
C.
recipe.
Right.
We're going to add this to the community, Miss Glenda.
And let's go back in here and select all and Command V. And let's. Oh, sorry, we lost that. We lost that off-white color, whatever it was.
It's right. Go with a color picker, which will be great for AJ to see, and just go in there.
So here's the color picker.
There we go.
GA.
Yeah, there.
All right.
And
No,
then-
well,
and
let's do that again.
No, there.
I don't think it's there. Hold on. There it is.
Yes, as soon as you pick it, you see it's
and then,
right there.
Yeah, and then we'll drag and drop.
Yeah.
So we have it here.
So you see, AJ, as soon as you click it, it will be there. The text itself might not change, but the color picker did choose a color. So you just have to either drag it to the palette or just highlight and then click.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, so let's try it. Glenn, is that right?
Right. So that's good. And
Number
then what
one.
else? So, and then marshmallows come at the end after you bake the sweet potatoes combo. Then one bag marshmallow. Okay. So that's afterwards.
So that then I guess will have to be on a new screen, right? And then we have marshmallows adding up.
What these instructions?
The next one, because there are two parts.
Right.
Where we're
So for instance here, instructions 1. So like right, because like the goal is to try to stay on one screen, right?
Got it.
So instructions 1 or first instructions, for instance,
I'm telling you, you love it, for instance.
Shift Command N, and we're going to have a second group. Instructions.
Yes,
Two.
yes, Donald, let's write all of that down, por favor, because yes. Okay, zoom the recipe in when you click on a picture of a pie. Zoom the recipe in when
Hold on,
you
we'll
click.
get back to the comments. Just wanna make sure we get this one now. And let's select Command C. Let's cancel out of there. Let's hide this comment. And then what we can do is we can take the instructions 1 and let's do Option drag and bring it into instructions 2. So that's a copy, right? And then go back into here, Command A, Command V, and make it that whatever color this is, save. All right, and this is it. So now we have the 2 sets, just like so. And you could just trigger these maybe for Stream Deck or something, right?
Yep.
Right.
And
This
then
way
show
you're
you.
we're just keeping them all.
And
on
we
the
can
same.
animate it coming from the flying in from the bottom.
We have our animations. Our animations.
Okay.
Samuel.
Hey, Sammy. Come cook with us. I had a friend who did not read the directions I gave her, and she cooked the marshmallows. And oh my gosh, that must have been a very sweet, not not in a good sense.
Right.
Oh, look at you, that's cute. Put in the comments over there.
Right. Okay, and then we had a gold background with brown text request.
Yeah, so that was for the recipe, for the instructions.
Gold background with brown text. So, but that would have to mean that we're gonna have like a layer there, a box, right? We can try to see what it looks like. So this will be a background, and this will be the gold background, and no, this
We
one.
should do, yes.
And brown text, for instance, like this will be the mocha. That works too.
I like that one better than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now that looks like, listen,
Animations,
Sally,
yes.
yes.
That
Thank
works.
you.
That
Love
works,
it.
Sally. That
Okay,
works.
Sally, any other tips? Let us know. This is looking good. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, that's looking good. So let's change the other one.
So the same goes for here. We're going to do mocha text and the gold background. Select background, highlight background, make it this, and then boom. All right, that looks great.
I like it. That looks great.
really, really good.
That looks great. Okay, should we have it like the same size as the camera overlay or no?
Say again?
The same size as the camera overlay, the rectangle?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's see. Right now, these are both the same size. Can just move it over like this, and oh, you don't want to. Wow, it's being stubborn. So we'll just make it a little bit bigger. like that, right?
Oh, Dios, this looks pretty good.
And then
What
also,
goes with pie? Like what?
do we like our corners like this? Maybe we could add like a little, for instance, like a something like that, like a bubble type of thing, like that.
Yes. That's
Oh,
nice.
but we have to make it more prominent. So make it a little bit more rounder. Let's see how it does.
Yeah.
Something like this. But we have to increase the margin. All right. But you guys get the idea, right? You can make it like a bubble type of thing, but we're gonna Command Z it
That looks better.
because there's a
my
lot of
opinion.
maneuvering to
Yes,
do.
exactly.
And let's hide this and let's bring instructions 2 and let's do the same thing with this because we want it to be the same size.
That would be something, Cretin.
Animations of Anna laughing. Okay,
That looks so great.
this looks good.
Yeah. So now, what goes with pie? What goes with the pie? Like, what kind of elements can we add to it to jazz it up a little bit, to make it more recipe-ish,
Right. And
or
then-
should we leave it like that?
right. And you know, and simple is good, right? We could also add some little accent here and there, right?
Listen, I want to see Sally's face.
Add a border in the same gold so there's more space around the edge.
To the instructions, Sally.
So another thing you can do, Sally, aside from that, is to get more space around the edge. You see here, margin, just bring the margin up and that will do the same thing for you. So there you have it. So now you have more space around that, more space around it. So that's another way you can do that. In addition to what you just mentioned. We're missing the pie. The pie was here. Do we still want the pie? Maybe the pie is here like a little footnote type of thing.
It's a hot pie. It's a hot pie. That pie just
Do
came
we
out
still
of
want
the
the
oven.
pie? And then again, you see now with this here, we don't have any more real estate for the Happy Thanksgiving, which is fine. It doesn't have to say Happy Thanksgiving.
It's fine. We could add it, but it would be too much. But the pie just looks like it doesn't belong.
It doesn't
there.
belong anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's an
belong in there.
outcast.
It could be somewhere else. You know what? We could add it to the background and just lower the opacity and just have it on the background itself.
We can.
Or-
I'm just over to the. I'm over to the side here, seeing
Oh,
if
this
there's
is
like a
looking at more
pie.
fonts.
Seeing if there's like a pie font.
Well, there was a pie in the Thanksgiving font.
Let's see.
Yeah, there was a pie there.
Kitchen tools, spatula, mixing bowl, pot holder,
You
etc.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we over here
But-
just thinking one way,
Yeah.
but that is great though.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, like, I wish that that there were like the text, right? Because the emojis, as like you see, like how we added the pie, right? And now we don't like it, right? Because it doesn't go with this amazing text, right? If there was like a text version of the pie, but you said you saw one in the Thanksgiving, so let's go back. Let's go back and find this thing. Restore default style. And let's go to Thanksgiving Day.
And there's also
Oh
a
my
Thanksgiving turkey, so you can find it in even.
How about this? This is a nice trick. Bring the size to 100. This is easier to see. All right. Q. No.
Glenn is over
White.
here like, listen, don't mess with my recipe. It's a casserole, not a pie.
Right.
The cooks are coming out, and the Paul is like, don't know how a pie connects to it.
Yeah. Why are we so stuck on the pie?
I don't know. Let's
know
just take the
what?
pie
Cancel.
away.
Cancel.
And because you know
Abort.
what? Because no, it's like the spatula and all the stuff, right?
Right.
Spatula could be for anything.
Yeah. But for instance, like, so let's see what else we have in here in the let's see what emojis can work with this.
Cooking utensils, fonts would be Bishop. Are you still here?
Let's see.
Fulton just wanted a pie. Do you want a pie for
No,
dessert?
I really don't know. Here we go. I really don't know why we were so stuck on the
look
pie.
at this. Yes.
Let's go to screen share and show
Okay, you
them.
guys, look at this.
Cooking set. This works.
You can close the window, the bottom window, so we can have more space.
I don't know why it's not closing. Oh, do we cancel? Cancel. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this works.
That
Cooking
works
set.
for real.
It's called cooking set.
It has salt and pepper, milk, spatulas, the menu, some bowls. Is that sprouts?
All right, and then someone suggests to try casserole emoji. Okay, that's the emoji. But let's see what else is there. Food.
Bishop, we're looking for a font with the spatula and stuff, but I think Fulgens just found
No, we found one. It's good. And there's other
food
foods
packer.
here.
Look at that font. That go down a little. Packer. We can have that as the recipe name could be in that fun font.
Okay. Let's see what else. This is simple. This is very simple. Like this pot here, for instance. Food blog.
For instance.
For instance. Let's see what else.
I think that's it. Let's go back.
Okay.
Look at Burger King, Wendy's. Yo, these are great.
Yeah, these are logos. There's a lot of company logos fonts available in
Yeah, look
the
at
font.
Your favorite food.
All right, and let's go back to our scene here. Okay, cool. All right. Let's bring the font boat back up. So we
Put
found
a spatula or even a turkey, but not a pie.
what's going on here?
Because we were stuck on that in a pie. And then I put a spatula or even a turkey, but not a pie. It's because, you know why, you guys? Pies go with Thanksgiving.
Well,
That's probably why.
we deleted the whole folder, the pie
The
folder.
pie just went away.
The pie folder is no more, guys.
It's gone.
So no worries.
Oh, look at the little heart. Oh, that's a cute heart.
That's in that
And the doodles.
the pack that Bishop
Yeah,
mentioned.
That's cute.
Yeah. All right. So we have a few. It's off to the side. You guys won't see it, but we're gonna drag and drop. Cooking set.
That's the name of the font.
Cooking set is going into the building blocks folder. So it's there.
Wow.
And yeah, look at this. We got some pots and pans and all
You
that
guys
stuff.
downloading all these fonts, just make sure that you create collections because it can get out of hand. Downloading all the fonts and then not knowing where they are.
Mm-hmm. Food Packer is the font that Anna likes for a title, so we're bringing that in there. What else? And then we have Food Blog. Food Blog is coming in.
We can create a collection within a collection. What? Yes, we could do that. So we can create the folders inside the collection and say food fonts. And then that way when we're looking for it, we can just do it. Could we do that?
Well,
Don't worry about it. Continue with this. I'll play with it later.
right. So see where it says create new collection, the plus icon. So where we have this highlighted building blocks. And if you do plus, it's going to create a new collection.
Right.
It's not going to create it in here.
I will play with it later.
Yes. Play with it.
I will play with it later.
All right. So this is Food Blog. There's some good stuff in there as well.
An onion? Let's see if we can find a marshmallow. I mean, like, let's type marshmallow and see if we can find a marshmallow there. That won't make sense, right?
Well, there's no marshmallow emoji, unfortunately.
No, there's no marshmallow? Okay.
Right. Because we checked that earlier.
No,
we
on this new font food that we downloaded.
Yeah, we'll check to see if there is one. Maybe the README file will tell us exactly what's what, because instead of typing A B C D E F G,
Right. Sometimes they have it. I love the fonts that have the map.
the README file. Yeah. Okay. So we had a question from G Albert. Wouldn't it be easier to finish tweaking the first recipe frame, copy the first overlay, duplicate it, replace? You can do that. That's your preference. But our goal was to stay on this screen. So that's why we want to make sure everything is on one screen. Okay.
And then we have a folder, G Albert, that you can recall for the next one. Just keep to stay in the same screen.
Right.
But yeah, we can do it that way also.
Right. And also, for example, let's say the ingredients folder here, right? If we wanted to hide this and we bring up another set of ingredients, we could do so without leaving this screen. And and something like a stream deck will be very, very helpful.
For sure.
Or a loop deck for a matter, you know, will be very, very helpful in bringing those things up like that. So,
Yeah.
so that is our goal.
Okay, so let's add some, let's spruce it up because it is 10:06, my brother,
Yeah,
and
no.
I am hungry.
All right. So let's command end and restore default style. And let's see what we have here. We had is food, right? Food packer. So first of all, food packer. Let's see. It's Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to type Happy Thanksgiving. The thing is, that looks good, but there is a key here. There's a keystroke here that's going to give you those little things on the side, right? So I don't know which one it is.
So Bishop, what I was referring to is, you know, for example, we have building blocks, font family, right? Collection in there. So create another folder inside the building blocks folder collection to have it categorized by food or by whatever it is that we're using, so it doesn't get out of hand and we can have multiple folders. What?
It's not giving us that
Wait,
those
what?
things. If you go, right, so the font, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back here. Food packer.
Oh, that thing
Right,
on the side?
off to the side, yeah. It's not showing.
Let me show you a trick. Let me see something, please. Let me see something.
Let's go
Where's
back.
your...
Let's go back to our scene here.
This is so
Okay.
weird because you're in a different place. Well, I'll explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually on the map, but it has it. So let's do this. So
Yeah, no, we went through all of them. Like those, each letter corresponds to that letter. It's just those characters.
and then. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tried all that.
I was talking to Bishop when this happened.
Yeah. While you were talking to Bishop,
Yeah, I
I
was
tried
talking to
every
Bishop,
single character.
But you know that they usually have it on it's not a character, it's kind of like an add-on.
Right.
So it's not
Right.
on the alphabet. It's an add-on.
Right. So something else that we can do. Let's just delete this. And let's go into the font book, for instance, because the font book will,
What's Fulgen's favorite word to say?
for instance, let's go back. What is it called? Food packer?
There we go.
It was clickbait. It's clickbait.
Wait, don't
No.
say no yet. There it is.
So what letter is that?
Right.
What is that?
Double click and see what happens.
Nothing.
How about if you go to the font?
The README file?
Well,
I don't think it had a README file.
I would say we can play with this afterwards. Or-
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
We'll play with this afterwards.
All right. So no Happy Thanksgiving right now. So all right. And what was the next thing that we wanted to do here? We wanted to now play with the emojis.
Wait.
So we can drag from font book while viewing into text overlay.
Yes, you can drag from the not from the font. Actually, we haven't tried that. You could perhaps try that. I don't know unless Paul you tried it.
Bishop.
But you can drag it into the font book and then we'll automatically show into Ecamm. But I'm not sure if you can drag because you have to install it.
Right. You have to
So-
install into the font book. So you can drag and drop into the font book. And you could also, so I think what Bishop is saying that you can drag it into the overlay panel itself. So that could be probably like almost the same thing.
Well, they're having a whole conversation about it.
Yeah.
actually. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, Bishop is saying you could do it. So you could do
Okay,
it
he
from
did it.
either the font book or the text overlay panel.
Got
so
it,
that's good
okay.
to know. All right. So now we wanted to play around with.
awesome. Bishop. After you unzipped it, right? So after you unzipped it, then you
Drag the
dragged it.
TTF or the OTF file into the into where we are right now. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. What was the name of that font?
Which one? The Thanksgiving one?
No,
Oh,
the food fonts.
That's
Let's
what we
bring
have to
this.
categorize. I'm gonna try doing that.
Well, I
because
just-
we could find it easily. Now
Cooking set. It was called cooking set. All right, cool. You know what? This works right here. This pot. All we need is Glenda's like, this is not me in the pot.
you go to system preferences and open the keyboard. You know what? We will try that because usually it's so great when the developers add the map to their files when they download it. That's the best.
Ooh, a chef hat. A chef hat works.
Wait, what's Glenda saying? The add what? Well, there's a pot there.
Yeah, there's pots, but the chef hat is neutral, right? The chef hat. There
That
shouldn't
looks
be
like
nobody. There should be nobody arguing that we're adding a chef hat to this thing.
You can put it on your head.
I can put it on my head, but there's not enough space there. Right, so we can add a chef hat to it.
Let's try that. Look at let's add it to your head, Fulgence, and see. Make it
Yeah, but I feel like shrink down and put it on my head.
There we go. You see?
Satisfied? There you go. Happy you like it.
Yes. Okay. Brian Devin, thank you. He when he gets into this, I'm like, brother, listen.
If you go to system preferences and open the keyboard, won't that show the font mapping? It probably will.
We have to try it later.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. We're gonna try all of
Thank
that
you,
later,
Jerry.
and I'm gonna check if I can create because maybe I'm gonna explain myself correctly. I want to see if I can create folders inside
The folder.
the folder. A folder. Thank you for translating. A folder inside the folder.
Try. Because, like, for instance, you would have to be in the collection and have a collection inside the collection.
I think we will have to do it from the font library because anything that happens in the fonts library shows up here. You can create a folder in the fonts library and it will show up here in Ecamm because it's, that's where the information is being pulled for. It's the copy of what is there.
Right. But my thing is, like, yeah, like, how would you add the folder in here?
I don't know. We will look into that, but not today because I'm hungry.
Right. Because if you say add, it's just going to create a collection. You know?
And then you just drag it. You know what? Let's not do this now. Let's finish it up. Don't worry about it. Okay. See?
Glenda approves of the chef hat. Awesome. The chef hat works.
Awesome. Okay. You see, that's cute. That's a cute recipe. Okay, so let's go because maybe we're gonna look at two. Oh, we're gonna look at two questions and then we go. Exactly. I'm getting hungry. We're gonna look at two questions and then we go. G. Albert is saying something. Is asking a question, and then Bishop is saying, "Yes, Anna, I have said to you 5 times that you can do it." Let's see.
Group camera, text frame, tweak it, and duplicate the folder as a package. Keep the size and font and change the camera and text. Yes, you can do that.
You can do that.
Yes, you can do that, G. Albert. But for this tutorial, we want to keep everything on one scene as opposed to duplicating multiple scenes and doing what you suggested.
Yeah, and
So
actually
by all
we
means,
did
you can do
that.
that.
Yeah, actually we did that with the instructions.
Right.
We duplicated it and added a different. We just replaced the text, and it will say the same. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
We just wanted to stay in the same screen.
Right. And then which we don't have it set now. Once we have everything on this one scene, we use our stream deck or loop deck to trigger the different overlays.
Right.
As opposed to going to another scene. Right, because another scene could be used for, like, full frame when you're actually doing the cooking demo. So the scene will be done for that, right? But this one is where you have all of your overlays, like your ingredients and your instructions and everything can be here on this scene. And then you could cut to the next scene and that'll be full screen to show the hands-on demonstration.
So let's finish this really quick, and animate the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, and then we do a quick show. Today we're going to try Glenda's special sweet potatoes recipe, a recipe that's been in her family for many years, and she shared it with us. We're so lucky to have her special recipe. Now the ingredients that you need, so we have all of the ingredients hidden, and then I say the first thing that you need is,
Right.
and then we cue it up so that we can show what we're gonna do, and
Right.
then we add them by order.
Just setting up everything right now. Okay. So now under the instructions, no, under ingredients now, right? So we hide everything.
Right,
And then
but
we're
we
gonna do
have
it in order. Mhm.
Yes, in order. So
Right.
we got
So sweet potatoes goes up from the top. Everything basically you're just moving everything up. Peach followed by peach, followed by the crushed pineapple, and the marshmallows is last. And then hide everything.
and lock those babies, I would say, because we don't want to.
Yeah, now that we're done, we're gonna lock everything. And we're gonna leave the ingredients folder open. Because we want to see those.
But we want to animate it so when we open them, they just come in, right? Animate the individual two 40-ounce cans of so and so, right? So animate them.
Yeah, let's just finish locking everything. All right, we want them flying in from
From the left.
the left.
Yes.
Okay. Flying from the left.
I wonder how many renditions of Glenda's special sweet potatoes recipe can be made.
Flying from the left. And fly in from the left. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're gonna be recalling them?
Yeah, while you narrate.
Narrating? Okay. This recipe, you guys, came straight from one of our Ecamm family members. This is a recipe that, according to her, everyone just goes crazy for and keeps asking for it over and over again. So much that she has to make multiple batches of it. And you will see right now, the first ingredient that you're going to need is 2 40 ounces cans of sweet potatoes. Yes, that is 2 40 ounces cans of sweet potatoes. Next, you will need 4 cans of peaches with their syrup. You're going to need 2 cans crushed pineapples. Your favorite ones, but I would suggest you get really good pineapples. Next, we're going to add some brown sugar to taste. And lastly, marshmallows, because who doesn't like marshmallows? Now that you guys have those ingredients, here are the instructions on how to do them. How did I do, you guys? Right? That's how we can
That's
do
it.
it.
That's
and then
it.
we read it, right?
Right.
And then it will be awesome. What is it, Dina Taylor? Dina Taylor, that has the camera. She does amazing with her cameras, and then the food can come in with your iPhone, right? Come over and then like steer in it.
Right.
What are
Right.
you steering? Yeah, the cans of sweet potatoes.
Right.
You gotta fold them, I guess, so they don't go crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, but that's why we wanted to have everything on one scene, right? And once we're done with this, we hide that and then bring up instruction, the second one, right? For the marshmallows, for the finishing touch.
Finishing touch.
Finishing touch.
This looks so great. Thank you, you guys. This color scheme
this
is
came out
actually
good.
pretty good. And we're looking so good. We're matching with the colors too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, the black and the brown and stuff like that.
Paul is drinking. Okay, Paul. Got
I
you.
think I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Got you.
So
Got you. And yeah, Jerry, again, we're gonna take a look to see if that's there. Thank you again.
yes. And yeah, and Bishop and stuff like
Yeah,
so.
and then we're gonna try that that tip, Bishop, dragging them into the text overlay panel. Move over, Martha Stewart. Ginger chicken and steamed veggies. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Steam
Gretchen.
Is the Chinese place still open?
Oh shoot.
Yeah, we haven't eaten. I don't know what's going on today.
Thank you, Devin.
Aw, Devin.
A lot of concentration
Thank you.
to
Right? You guys
work this,
help-
but yeah, that was,
Right? You guys helped
love
out.
all the suggestions.
Yeah, that looks great. And then the cool thing about it is that, like, we have to change something on the fly, on cue. You having your recipe, showing all the stuff, you can just do it right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, this is
And
practice for us, there, Mister.
yes, and what is our good friend's name? Sally. Thank you, Sally, for all the
Yes, Sally.
suggestions.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
great. Oh, you guys, and Glenda, your recipe is now there. You can tell now you can tell your family. Guess what, family?
Paul started drinking a bit. That's why Paul's been quiet ever since. Well, how long ago was that?
The Velvet case? The Velvet cake. That was the last no,
Paul's been quiet since he dropped these overlays. Jerry, no, all good. We'll still check it out. We'll check it out. And then sometimes these things have README files. Yes, there is a read this.
Yeah.
Let's see what vague read
thing,
file.
yeah.
Let's bring this into it. Let's bring this over here.
Well, the thing is, like,
How
sometimes
vague this is.
Sometimes it's not in the README file. Sometimes they
Yeah.
have a map. Like it says something about font map or something where they show you everything.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the README file is just info.
It's vague. Yeah, it's vague. But
So yeah, Jerry, we'll
check it out. Yeah, we'll check it out. And then who else? For instance,
Right, exactly. For instance, that's it. I'll be like, okay, well, just for instance, on internet, what is Fulgen's favorite phrase? For instance, and what is the other one?
I guess.
I guess, for instance, and I guess. Yes, well, I guess you were going to feed me now.
That's not a guess, though.
Oh, that's true.
That's not a guess.
I just wanted to be nice. Because I'm in his quarters. I'm in his layers now, so he has to fit me. Are you ready for pre-gaming for Thursday, right?
Paul is done. Paul is not
like,
even going to respond to any of you.
No, Paul, the emojis that Paul had was drinks,
Let's keep this.
food,
I'm a favorite this.
all types of food, all types of drinks.
No, Paul just drinking. Look. Paul is just drinking.
Oh, snap. Oh my gosh. No, listen, this looks pretty great. We're going to share this in the community and say that we created this using Ecamm Live. In-app. We created this in-app. Oh. Pumpkin pie and drinking some great drinks.
Oh, that's funny.
I know, you guys, but like our kitchen is being kind of like the cabinets are being painted. So it would be great, hopefully, to have it done for Christmas, a Christmas episode for Fulgen's Henry.
Oh yeah, we still didn't forget about that, right? So
No, we haven't.
The cooking episode is coming.
It's coming. This is a trial. Look at this, right? This is
Yeah,
practice.
yeah, because like we didn't have like a clear idea of like how to do the instructions overlay, like when we have our recipe. So this is great, and thank you, Bishop, again for this font.
Yes.
This font. This is a font. The notepad, and there are other notepads. I like the notepad with like the stickers on it. So like this is good with the spiral, but there's like I like the sticker one. So I gotta go back and
like
find
the
it.
and like the pins, because
Right,
this
the
looks
pin.
like a cork board,
Right.
that you put in the kitchen. So it could be that, or it could be a refrigerator.
It could be a refrigerator. So, but that's where like Jerry was saying, like the mapping would be great, so we can know what's what, you know. So we're gonna look into that. That's homework for us. We have homework.
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we do have homework. I'm just, yes. Yes, this is great, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us, keeping us company as we create this Thanksgiving inspired overlay, right? Holiday Thanksgiving.
Oh, and then go ahead.
We could have added extra little things at the bottom, right?
We could.
But this is going to be developed, like.
Yeah, it's a work in it's
a work in
it's in beta. It's in beta. And I just want to share we'll do it in the closing screen too, but the intro, right? Because I don't know if people notice like what's going on in this intro that we have here,
What is the reference to the pie?
right? So I'm with people,
Oh!
right? Right? Like this is
I
like
just got it. I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry. I just got what they were saying right now. Like, the pie came back. Okay, go for it.
Right.
Go, I'm sorry.
so. This is another tip, and then we can go into this into some more detail later on. This right here, is text overlay. Look, no hands, right? We're not using any hands here, right? And these are all text overlays coming in, right? It's like a series of text overlays, a sequence, right? And look at the building blocks logo in the corner there is changing colors and all that, right? So you have a series of scenes with the different animations coming in, and you record it. So once you record it, drag and drop it back into Ecamm as an animated overlay, and there you have it, right? It's 100% Ecamm.
Ecamm.
It's 100% Ecamm.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can do that with anything.
It should have let it play a little bit more.
It's
So like,
yeah, but it's in the closing also.
got it.
Yeah, it's in the closing as well. But yeah, it's 100% Ecamm.
Look at this.
So this is like a series of like let's say maybe like 5 or 6 where like you create like the crisscross, like the different rectangles coming in, flying in,
And you keep pressing it.
right?
To
And then
activate
like, maybe like for like 15-30 seconds, like trigger the different scenes to your liking. Nope, Glenda, not timer. It's not on a timer, because if you notice right here, this, you see the timer is like the 5-minute countdown is right there, right? So this was a series of scenes, and we triggering the scenes and recording it, and bring the recording back into Ecamm as an
Yeah.
animated overlay.
So you have your scenes in your scenes panel, right? Your scenes panel, and then your overlay panel, you go, on your scenes panel, you go click.
Right, trigger
Like,
it
yeah.
manually while you're recording it, and then save the recording, and then bring it back into Ecamm as an animated overlay. So we can go over it more in detail. We could create something.
Bishop.
We can create something differently next time, and we'll play around with it, because
That's
I
great.
think. Say again.
No, I'm saying that created inside of Ecamm,
Yep.
you guys.
Yep.
Imagination
No
is-
timers, no hands free, and and we showed you how to do this last. Right. So this is a countdown timer. So this is not a recording. So the emojis changing color, that's the countdown timer. And you saw DJ Right on Beat, he used the stopwatch animation.
Right.
And it's
that
like
was
coming in really
great.
fast, like
oh
bubbles.
my gosh, that was great. That
Yeah,
was
we're
great.
gonna play around with something
Yeah,
like that.
for sure.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
cool.
This is the coolest thing about this challenge. We've learned so much, because everyone has a creative mind,
Mm-hmm.
and the way their mind transfer or understands information comes in, and then when the information is going to come out, it comes out completely different than we have thought about, or even somebody else.
Yeah.
So watching you guys design, using all the tips and then coming up with your own tips, it's so great. to see.
Inspiring
And
also.
yes,
Yeah.
it's very, very awesome.
So
to
you
see.
guys have until the end of November to keep those designs coming and keep inspiring people, including us.
Yeah, and you can continue designing, but if you want this shirt,
Just swing this out the way.
right? If you want that shirt for free, right? Then you submit your design by November 30th. If you are okay with purchasing the shirt, you can still submit whatever you make with the designs, but you will have to purchase the shirt.
Yes. Yes.
That's it. It's worth it though. The shirt.
Wait, what was it? He's like, we see your hands, but what about your feet? We don't have a foot pedal down here. So
For what?
Albert says like we're using our feet. I'm using my feet down there to trigger the.
Oh no, it was recorded. Okay. Yes. Wait, what is it? Donald?
A sharing community. Sharing community.
Yes.
By all means.
It wasn't for the feet. Okay, so we're gonna close with the amazing song. You guys have a great night. I'm about to go eat, otherwise things will happen very.
The glasses stayed on.
I'm about to just
Take off the glasses.
thank you so much for being here, everyone. Have an amazing Thanksgiving. Glenda, do it up with your thing. Post a picture of that greatness stuff.
Yes.
So we can see the true recipe. Right, and everyone who wants to take make a rendition of Glenda's of this recipe that we just created today, go ahead and add things to it and post it in the community. That could be the Thanksgiving challenge.
Let's let these challenges finish first. Let's let the challenge. We got Vlogmas. Remember, we got Vlogmas.
Oh my gosh, Vlogmas! Yes, you guys.
We got
Okay.
Vlogmas. So
All right, we'll talk about it later. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us. Enjoy, be safe, have some amazing fun with your family, and we will see you on Monday on ENN at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, as well as
Building Blocks right here every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on youtube.com/anaandfuljens. And if you haven't downloaded the grid,
Yes.
check out our buymeacoffee.com/anaandfuljens, buymeacoffee.com/anaandfuljens. That way you can design stuff like we did tonight much easier, and it's just a lot helpful.
yeah.
Download the grid today.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Peace.
And here's the song.
Yes. Ecamm Jam.
Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam.
Wait, stop the music. Hold it, stop the music.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.